Welcome, my dear soulmate. Have you ever woken up after a night of heavy rain, finding the world so still and realizing how long it has been since you last heard the true voice of your own heart? In an era where every morning starts with a ping and ends with a heavy deadline, silence has become a rare and expensive luxury that few can afford. Today, we sit together to talk about a unique kind of power, a quiet one. A power that does not need to scream or shout to be heard, yet it helps you master every game you choose to play in this life. Observe the contrast between the rhythmic breath of nature and the frantic pace of the city. One provides life, while the other consumes your vital energy. In these quiet moments, we find the strength to face the day. It is the foundation upon which we build our most authentic and powerful selves. Connecting with the earth before the world starts its noise allows you to ground your spirit and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead of you. The silence of the mountains reminds us that true greatness is often quiet. It stands firm against the storms, unchanging and deeply rooted in its core. When you stop listening to the chaos, you start hearing the truth. This journey is about reclaiming that inner space that the world tries to fill. Let us explore how to cultivate this stillness. It is not about escaping reality, but about creating a solid center within yourself that nothing can shake. Welcome to the secret of the power of silence. Prepare your mind to discover how to master the game when the outside world gets too loud. We are living in an incredibly noisy world. It is not just the sound of car horns, but the constant noise of endless, heavy social expectations. Watching others live their highlighted lives online, we often feel a sense of inadequacy. We see their success and suddenly feel our own lives are lacking. This is the noise from within. We are constantly comparing our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reels, leading to a deep internal exhaustion and sadness. We get caught up in chasing artificial values, like virtual likes or social status, forgetting that our inner self is screaming for attention and genuine care. The pressure to be on all the time is draining. We feel like we must respond instantly to every message, leaving no room for deep thought. The city never sleeps, and neither does the noise. It surrounds us, penetrates our thoughts, and distracts us from the things that truly matter to us. Even in a crowd, we can feel profoundly alone when we are disconnected from ourselves. The noise outside drowns out the gentle whispers of our intuition. Information overload is a real trap. We consume so much data that we lose the ability to process it, leading to a fragmented and anxious mind. We have lost the art of doing nothing. Every spare second is filled with a screen, preventing us from ever reaching a state of true stillness. We become strangers to ourselves, chasing a version of success that doesn't even belong to us. We are running a race that has no finish line. The digital world is designed to keep us hooked, feeding us endless distractions that prevent us from sitting with our own thoughts and our own silence. Time slips through our fingers as we scroll. We trade our most precious resource for fleeting moments of entertainment that leave us feeling empty and hollow. Focus has become a superpower. When the world is trying to grab your attention every second, the ability to stay still is your ultimate defense. We are drowning in the trivial, losing sight of the essential. It is time to step back, to breathe, and to find a way out of this digital madness. To reclaim your life, you must first acknowledge the trap. Silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of self. Many people think silence is weakness, or just a way to avoid the world. They are wrong. Silence is having the courage to turn off noise. It is like an archer holding their breath, focusing every ounce of energy before releasing the arrow. That stillness is where the true power resides. Silence is the space where wisdom speaks. It is the moment you stop talking and start observing the patterns of the game you are playing. It allows you to see the board clearly, to understand your opponent's next move, and to act with a precision that noise could never allow. True power is calm. It is the ability to remain centered when everyone around you is panicking. It is being the anchor in the storm. When you master silence, you master your reactions. You no longer respond to every poke and prod, but choose your actions with deliberate, thoughtful intent. Silence gives you the clarity to know what is worth your energy and what is just a distraction. It filters the gold from the sand. In the game of life, the loudest person in the room is often the weakest. The one who listens and observes holds the real influence. Silence is an internal sanctuary. It is a place you can go to recharge your soul and find the answers that were hidden by the noise. It is not about being passive. It is about being strategically quiet. It is about waiting for the right moment to make your move with impact. Think of it as the ultimate mental tool. It sharpens your focus and enhances your creativity, allowing you to see solutions others missed entirely. When you are silent, you are not empty. You are full of potential. You are a coiled spring, ready to launch with incredible directed force. Perspective comes from stillness. By stepping back from the noise, you gain a higher view of your life and the paths available to you. Mastering the power of silence is the mark of a master. It is the ability to walk through a chaotic world while carrying peace within. It is your secret weapon. In a world that can't stop talking, your silence becomes your most compelling and authoritative statement. Use it wisely. So, how do we build this mental oasis in such a dusty desert? Step 1. Purify the noise. Start by auditing your digital consumption habits. Unfollow the drama. Delete the apps that leave you feeling drained. You don't need to know every piece of gossip or every trending outrage. Protect your focus as if it were your most valuable asset, because it is. Set boundaries with your technology to create space for your mind. Digital minimalism isn't about being anti-tech. It is about being pro-you. It is about choosing what enters your mind instead of being a passive recipient. Your environment reflects your mind. A cluttered space leads to a cluttered head. Clean your surroundings to make room for new, better thoughts to grow. Sometimes you need physical tools to protect your mental space. Use silence as a shield against the unnecessary chatter of the modern world around you. Every piece of noise you remove is a seed planted in your oasis. With time, these seeds will grow into a lush, protective sanctuary for you. The first step is often the hardest, but the clarity you gain is worth every sacrifice. Stop the leak of your energy into the void. Step 2. Dialogue with yourself. Every day, spend just 10 minutes sitting in silence. Ask yourself, how am I really doing today? Journaling is a powerful way to externalize the noise. Writing your thoughts down helps you see them for what they are, rather than feeling overwhelmed. Don't judge what comes up. Just listen. Your inner voice has been waiting for a long time to finally be heard by its best friend. This practice builds self-awareness. You start to recognize the difference between your true desires and the expectations that society has placed upon your shoulders. Self-dialogue is the foundation of self-mastery. You cannot lead yourself if you do not know who you are or what you actually value in life. Be kind to yourself in these moments. Silence can sometimes bring up difficult emotions, but facing them is the only way to heal and grow. The more you talk to yourself, the less you need the approval of others. You become your own source of validation and your own guide. This 10-minute ritual is an investment in your mental health. It is the bridge between the chaotic outside world and your peaceful inner sanctuary. Step 3. Regenerate energy. Don't just sit and complain about your stress. Movement is a form of active silence that clears the mind perfectly. Engage in activities that require mindful presence. Gardening, walking, or even cooking can become a meditation if you do them with full awareness. A moving body helps a stagnant mind. The physical release of energy allows your mental state to reset and find its natural, healthy equilibrium. Nature is the ultimate regenerator. Its rhythms are slow and steady, reminding us that there is no need to rush to be truly productive. Conscious movement burns away the fog of anxiety. It grounds you in the present moment, where life is actually happening, not in the past. Your energy is finite. Learn to spend it on things that nourish you, rather than things that drain you. This is the art of regeneration. With these 3 steps, your oasis will flourish. You will have a place to return to when the world gets too loud to handle. When you possess the power of silence, you are no longer a victim of circumstances. You stop being swayed by every opinion and every trend. You know who you are and what you want. You play the game of life with a sense of inner peace and steady, quiet confidence. You don't need to shout to prove your worth. Your results will speak louder than any words ever could. Your competence becomes your primary voice. This is true mastery. It is the ability to produce high-quality work in a world of shallow distractions. Your focus becomes your competitive edge. You become the master of your own destiny. You choose your path based on internal values, not external pressures. You are finally, truly free. The vastness of the sea mirrors the depth of your newfound stillness. It is beautiful, powerful, and completely self-contained in its own grand majesty. You can be in the world, but not of it. You navigate the noise with a quiet grace that attracts people and opportunities to you. Your presence alone becomes a source of calm for others. In a chaotic world, a centered person is a beacon of hope and stability. Growth doesn't need a loudspeaker. The most profound changes happen in the quiet moments of dedication and consistent, silent effort over a long time. From this height, the noise of the world is just a distant hum. You see the big picture, and the small troubles no longer bother. This power is available to everyone. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. Silence is the universal key to unlocking your potential. Gratitude grows in silence. When you stop complaining about what is missing, you start noticing the abundance that has always been right there. Your actions become more meaningful when they come from a place of stillness. You give because you are full, not because you want recognition. You learn to enjoy the process, not just the result. Every moment becomes an opportunity to practice your presence and your power of silence. You are a part of something much larger than yourself. Silence helps you remember your connection to the universe and the infinite possibilities it holds. My dear friend, the world may never stop being noisy, but your mind can. Don't let the chaos outside tear apart your inner peace. Hold on to your quiet moments. They are the soil where your greatest ideas will grow and where your spirit will find its true strength. You are the architect of your own internal world. Build it with care, fill it with silence, and guard it against the intrusion of noise. Thank you for sharing this time with me. It has been a pleasure to walk this quiet path with you, even for just a moment. May you always find your oasis, no matter how harsh the desert outside may seem. You carry the power of silence within your own heart. Remember that you were born with this peace. It is your natural state. All you have to do is peel back the layers of noise. Let your inner light shine through the silence. It will guide you through the darkest times and lead you to your most authentic life. Go forth with a quiet heart and a powerful mind. The game of life is yours to master, one silent moment at a time. I wish you a life filled with meaning, purpose, and a profound, empowering silence. You are never truly alone on this journey, my friend. Goodbye for now, but carry this message with you. The power of silence is yours to claim. Until we meet again, stay peaceful. Farewell, my dear soulmate. May your heart always be a sanctuary of peace in this loud world. Be well and keep your silence.